Imagine a world where you can see through the masks people wear. A world where you understand why others act the way they do, and where you're no longer blindsided by toxic behaviors, manipulative colleagues, or even your own self-destructive patterns. This book, The Laws of Human Nature, is your guide to navigating the complexities of human behavior. Robert Greene takes us on a fascinating journey, exposing the deep-rooted instincts and emotions that have shaped humanity for millions of years. He invites us to dive beneath the surface of polite smiles, grand gestures, and charming personas to uncover the raw and often hidden truths about who we really are. But this isn't just about understanding others, it's about mastering yourself. Do you wonder why you keep repeating the same mistakes? Why certain people seem to hold a strange power over you? Or why some relationships, both personal and professional, leave you feeling drained and frustrated? Author explains it all, providing the tools to decode human behavior with precision and clarity. With real-life stories of historic figures, strategies for handling life's challenges, and a path to channel your inner strengths, The Laws of Human Nature is more than a book. It's a key to unlocking a new way of thinking, living, and thriving. Are you ready to explore the depths of human nature and discover your own potential? Let's begin. 1. Master your emotional self, the law of irrationality. Humans like to believe they are rational, but much of our behavior is driven by emotions. This chapter teaches us how to recognize our emotional impulses and avoid being controlled by them. Example: Pericles, the great Athenian leader, mastered his emotions by refusing to act in anger or haste. When Athens faced threats, he didn't let fear or aggression dictate his decisions. Instead, he calmly analyzed situations, helping Athens flourish. Like Pericles, we must pause and reflect before reacting emotionally. Takeaway: to become rational, observe your emotions and analyze them. Avoid making decisions during emotional highs or lows. 2. Transform self-love into empathy, the law of narcissism. We are all naturally self-absorbed, but those who learn to understand others' emotions and perspectives gain power and build stronger relationships. Example: author contrasts productive narcissists like Ernest Shackleton, who used empathy to lead his stranded crew to safety, with destructive ones who harm others for personal gain. Shackleton constantly put himself in his crew's shoes, ensuring their survival. Takeaway: shift your focus from self-centeredness to understanding others' needs. Active listening and genuine curiosity about people's lives are key. 3. See through people's masks, the law of role-playing. People hide their true intentions behind masks. This chapter teaches how to read subtle cues, such as body language and tone, to uncover what lies beneath the surface. Example: Queen Elizabeth I mastered the art of role-playing by appearing gracious and calm while keeping her political rivals off guard. She used her charm as a disguise to wield power. Takeaway: observe inconsistencies in people's behavior. If someone is overly charming or defensive, there may be more to their intentions than they reveal. 4. Determine the strength of people's character, the law of compulsive behavior. People's actions are often shaped by patterns they repeat due to their character. Understanding these patterns helps you predict behavior. Example: Howard Hughes, the billionaire aviator, was compulsive in his fear of germs, which grew worse over time. His inability to control this pattern led to his isolation and downfall. Takeaway: observe repeated actions over time, not isolated incidents. Patterns reveal a person's true character. 5. Become an elusive object of desire, the law of covetousness. Humans often want what they can't have. This chapter explains how to make yourself mysterious and desirable by remaining elusive. Example: Josephine Bonaparte kept Napoleon intrigued by maintaining a sense of mystery and independence. Her aloofness fueled his obsession. Takeaway: don't always be available. By creating intrigue and curiosity, you can become more valued. 6. Elevate your perspective, the law of short-sightedness. Many people focus on immediate gains rather than long-term consequences. This chapter encourages far-sighted thinking to achieve enduring success. Example: during World War II, Winston Churchill maintained a long-term vision for defeating Nazi Germany despite immense pressure to settle for short-term compromises. Takeaway: avoid making decisions based on immediate gratification. Think about how your actions today will affect the future. 7. Soften people's resistance by confirming their self-opinion. The law of defensiveness. People resist when their ego feels attacked. To influence them, confirm their self-opinion instead of confronting them head-on. Example: Franklin D. Roosevelt mastered this by making others feel important and appreciated, even when negotiating tough deals. Takeaway: validate others' self-image to gain their trust and cooperation. 8. Change your circumstances by changing your attitude. The law of self-sabotage. Your mindset shapes your reality. Negative attitudes create obstacles, while a positive, adaptable mindset helps overcome challenges. Example: Thomas Edison famously viewed every failure as a step toward success. When his lab burned down, he didn't dwell on the loss. He used it as an opportunity to innovate. Takeaway: avoid blaming circumstances and adopt a mindset of resilience and growth. 9. Confront your dark side. The law of repression. We all have a shadow side, hidden desires, impulses, and emotions. Acknowledging and integrating this side makes us whole. Example: Richard Nixon's denial of his insecurities and dark impulses led to his downfall during the Watergate scandal. By contrast, those who confront their shadows gain strength. Takeaway: embrace and understand your flaws instead of repressing them. Use them as fuel for personal growth. 10. Beware the fragile ego, the law of envy. Envy is a powerful and often hidden emotion. Understanding it in yourself and others can prevent destructive actions. Example: Alfred Hitchcock was envious of other directors' success, but channeled this emotion into creating his own unique style, becoming a cinematic legend. Takeaway: acknowledge envy without acting on it destructively. Use it as motivation to improve yourself. 11. Know your limits, the law of grandiosity. Success can inflate your ego, making you overreach and fail. This chapter warns against the dangers of grandiosity. Example: the French Emperor Napoleon's invasion of Russia was driven by overconfidence, leading to his eventual downfall. Takeaway: stay grounded. Success should inspire humility and self-awareness, not arrogance. 12. Reconnect to the masculine or feminine within you. The law of gender rigidity. Embrace both masculine and feminine qualities to become a more complete and adaptable person. Example: author cites historical figures like Leonardo da Vinci, who combined rationality, traditionally masculine, with sensitivity, feminine, to achieve greatness. Takeaway: balance qualities traditionally associated with both genders to unlock your full potential. 13. Advance with a sense of purpose, the law of aimlessness. Without a clear sense of purpose, people drift through life. This chapter emphasizes the importance of defining and pursuing meaningful goals. Example: John F. Kennedy's commitment to the moon landing united and inspired a nation, showcasing the power of a clear, ambitious purpose. Takeaway: identify your life's purpose and align your actions with it. 14. Resist the downward pull of the group, the law of conformity. Groups often pressure individuals to conform, which can stifle creativity and individuality. Example: Galileo resisted the conformity of his time by defending the truth about the solar system, even when it made him a target of the church. Takeaway: stay true to your beliefs, even when the group pushes you to conform. 15. Make them want to follow you, the law of fickleness. People are naturally fickle. To lead effectively, you must inspire loyalty by embodying strength, vision, and empathy. Example: Julius Caesar inspired loyalty among his soldiers by sharing their hardships and treating them with respect. Takeaway: earn trust and respect through consistent actions and strong leadership. 16. See the hostility behind the friendly facade, the law of aggression. Not all aggression is overt. Passive-aggressive behavior can be just as damaging. This chapter helps identify and counter hidden hostility. Example: author explains how to spot subtle signs of aggression, like backhanded compliments or undermining behaviors, and respond strategically. Takeaway: don't ignore hidden hostility. Address it calmly but firmly. 17. Seize the historical moment, the law of generational myopia. Each generation faces unique challenges and opportunities. Understanding the spirit of the times allows you to thrive. Example: Steve Jobs recognized the potential of personal computing in the 1970s and seized the moment to revolutionize technology. Takeaway: Adapt to the times and anticipate shifts to stay ahead. 18. Meditate on our common mortality, the law of death denial. Accepting the inevitability of death inspires a richer, more meaningful life. Example: author references historical figures who embraced mortality, such as Marcus Aurelius, whose meditations on death helped him live with purpose and clarity. Takeaway: reflect on your mortality to focus on what truly matters. Through these 18 laws, the book sheds light on the hidden forces that drive our actions and interactions, helping us understand ourselves and others more deeply. By mastering emotional control, cultivating empathy, embracing self-awareness, and recognizing the underlying patterns in human behavior, we can make better decisions, build stronger connections, and achieve personal and professional success. Author emphasizes the importance of self-reflection, adaptability, and rational thinking in a world often governed by irrationality and emotional impulses. Ultimately, the book serves as a guide to living a more conscious, fulfilling, and authentic life. It invites readers to rise above the limitations of human nature by embracing our higher potential, transforming challenges into opportunities and becoming the master of our own fate.